This is a very exciting day for us. The day we finished planting. Everything are in. It took us basically 70 days. 70 days to craft, to create, to engage, to suffer, to enjoy the creation of this beautiful system. It's about 1,500 square meters that I've said. We've got 9 lines that are our productive lines, spread every 5 meters. And we also have in between them a line of support, which we also have banana, so it also has a little bit of a productive function, but it's mainly support. So in total we've had 10 support rows, which adds up to about 450 meters of beds, hand dug, handcrafted. This is by far the best, the most luxurious, the most quality focused, the most resilient, the most density planted system I've ever done. And I'm going to give you a little rundown on each of those. But as the backbone, basically we have in each of those beds, be it support or be it productive, in each of those center rows there's at least one seed in every centimeter that we've planted. We've got 3 seeds. We've got the Brazilian fern tree, we've got cinnamomo or white cedar, we've also got tamboril, Brazilian native, pigeon pea, and a few others there. Castor oil is also a big feature for us, and then many other support species. There is 2 varieties of Flotalaria. We can see here them starting to pop just there, under this gorgeous tea tree. We've got some corn as well, every 1.5 meters. We've also got can't even remember, but there's about 10 seeds, 10 different seeds. We put some papayas and some lychees and some avocados and some mango seeds as well. Not that we need those productive trees, because we are chock-a-blocks already, but just to give a bit of resilience in case something goes wrong. We also put a little bit of cassava and a few pineapples, but I think the biggest difference will be those guys. These little Mexican sunflower seedlings here, not seedlings but cuttings, just there. Basically there is one every meter on both sides, so there is one here, then there is one there, and then there is one kind of in between the two, just there. So there is about 900 Mexican sunflower seeds cuttings into here, and that's one of the reasons why I made those beds a little bit wider. If you know my work, I've been going for smaller beds, narrower beds, but this time, given that I don't really have a capacity in terms of tractor to change that pasture, this is the greater pasture here, I've kind of put my support species within my beds. So those protective beds I've dug about 800 millimeters wide, so 80 centimeters. So I can create this bit of a buffer where I can then plant those Mexican sunflowers on the sides, and we'll see how they go. It's gonna be the most intensely management required system that I've done too. But I think I'm up for it after 10 years working, or almost 10 years working with syntropic systems. I think I know my capacities now, and I really want to go into a system where there won't be any more external inputs. But I want production. I do want production. The plants are settling well. It's been a week, some of those that have been planted, so that mango is struggling a bit. I'm not too sure what's the deal, but it's kind of pretty much the only one. I've cut its leaves to see if it's the evapotranspiration here that is just struggling a bit. It's looking a bit not so turgid, but the bottom doesn't look too bad. Other than that, just the leaf cutter ants have taken a few plants, but not too many. There is one here, an Australian cedar there. So that was one of my biggest concerns, is that the leaf cutter ant is not going to give us the time for succession and for life to accumulate. But it seems to be giving us a chance. The only really productive trees that they've got is an apple tree. They didn't really disseminate it. They just defoliated a bit. So it gave us a bit of a prune. So yeah, it's looking really gorgeous. So this is, we can start to see how the Clotaria is popping. That's our first kind of line. Jack beans will follow too. Pigeon peas will follow, and many others will follow. So I'll give you a rundown on each of the lines, a bit of the context of them, just here. So we've got our support rows. So support rows, basically I've got an eucalyptus every 1.5 meters. So there's one there, and then one there. There's a banana in the middle here, and the banana is every 3 meters. So we basically got eucalyptus, banana, eucalyptus, and then something else. In this case we've got an acacia manjum, so eucalyptus there, then a banana, then another eucalyptus, and then here casuarina, eucalyptus, banana, eucalyptus, acacia manjum, and then over there we've got an African mahogany, and then we also got the red cedar that the ants have taken. And then in between that we also have the same cocktail of seeds that I just said, the Crotalaris, the corn, jack bean, pigeon peas, all the trees, and castor oil too. So these are every 5 meters or in between our tree rows.